I have got chance to work in TCS in 2016, and I have experience of 4.8 years in TCS as well. And in TCS, I have got the opportunity to work in three different clients. First is Tata Sky, second Saudi Telecom, and currently I am working on Johnson & Johnson. And in Johnson & Johnson, I have completed couple of projects, and I am working as a talent developer here, as well as ETL specialist. And my proficiency is, I have worked in AWS, Agile methodology, and Redshift S3, and we are using the Talend tool here. So this is all about me.
Yeah, explain me about your current and previous projects.
Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. So in Johnson & Johnson, I have completed a couple of projects. First project was based on the totally development from end to end. Getting the file from SFTP server, loading into the S3, and then loading into the Redshift database, and that is the SDL layer, staging layer, and integration layer, and finally we are loading into our EDW data warehouse layer, and it will go to the reporting layer. So this is the workflow we are following here, and also I have I have completed 2 projects in Johnson & Johnson, and currently I am working in enhancement project. Here our requirement is based on the transformation, or adding the columns in the target tables, or handling the files from the source files we are handling with the CSV, TXT, and XLS through Talend job, and loading the data into our tables, staging layer, then EDW layer. And in our project, it is based on the incremental load we are handling here. And so this is the overview.
Okay. So how much would you rate yourself out of 5 in Talend?
I will rate 3.5.
Okay. Yeah, can you explain me about the recent Talend project which you have implemented?
The project is already it is already done. Means development is already done. So currently I am working on the enhancement. Means it is based on the client requirement. Means we are getting the file through the emboss, loading into the that is emboss and S3 both are synced, and from S3 we are loading into our Redshift table by using the copy command into the staging layer. And if on the basis of the client requirement, here we can do the transformation, and we are doing the transformation. Suppose their requirement is to add a new column, and their requirement is to consolidate some columns into a single, and loading into our target, that is the EDW layer. So this is our we are handling. Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I would like to hear some of the technical issues which you face on daily basis, especially when you work with the Talend Studio.
Correct. Yeah. Generally sometimes I have faced memory issue, heap memory storage issue in Talend, because so what we have done, that is in Talend we have an option to overcome from this issue by using the JVM parameters. In JVM parameter, if you will see, there are 2 options. One is the XMS, and second is the XMX. So XMS is by default we are considering 256 M, and on the basis of increasing the memory or storage, we are increasing the XMX. Means we can increase so that our issue will get resolved. So generally I am facing this type of issue, and because we are using the enterprise version of Talend. Okay. So apart from this, sometimes what is happening now, sometimes suppose there are a lot of data is there. Okay, so sometimes we are working on the optimizing the performance of our talent job by using the bulk component. Okay, so we have the option to optimize or increase the performance by using the bulk component in the talent. So this way we can also do. And one thing also I want to share, that is we have the we have the option of suppose if you want to increase the performance of the talent, so in T file output delimited we have option of compress zip file. So this is also working, or otherwise we can use the archive component in the talent to increase the performance of the talent. So generally I was faced the performance issue. So, and also I had overcome this performance issue by using this type of scenario.
Okay. Can you tell me what is the main difference between data warehouse and data lake?
Data lake or data warehouse. Okay. See, data warehouse basically we have designed for analysis purpose, and it is based on OLAP, analytical processing. Okay. And also we can say data warehouse is multi-dimensional. Data, it is based on the multiple subject area. Okay, data warehouse, and its size is greater than 100 GB. We can say. But data lake, it's we can say means all types of source files is coming in data lake. Means a structure, unstructured, both are coming in data lake. Okay? So this is the, we can say this is the difference between data lake and data warehouse.
Okay. What is the difference between data mart and data warehouse?
See, data mart and data warehouse, basically major difference is we can say data mart is based on the specific subject area, but data warehouse is based on the multiple subject area. Okay. Suppose if you have the department, so if it will handle the, suppose you have department HR and something, so it will handle the specific subject area in data mart, but data warehouse, we can say it's a multiple based subject area, and we can say data mart is less than 100 GB, but data warehouse is greater than 100 GB according to size.
Okay.
So this is the difference we can say.
Okay. Can you tell me the advantage and disadvantage of normalization and denormalization?
See, normalization, basically what we are doing, I mean, you are asking in talent component?
You can tell me in the database level.
Okay. See, normalization, basically we can say, suppose if you have 3 rows, and in the first row, suppose it is containing more than records. Okay. Suppose if you have the customer ID and customer name, customer ID, or sorry, how I can give example? 1 second.
Yeah, you can just tell me the advantage and disadvantage of both of them.
Advantage is to normalizing, because it will reduce the redundancy, we can say. Okay. In the normalize, but this normalize, it will add the redundancy to we can say. Okay. But apart from this,
okay, fine. No issues.
Okay.
Can you tell me a few of the performance optimization techniques in Talend? I would like to hear at least 6-7 techniques from you.
Yeah, no problem. So see, there is a multi-thread execution. You might have there is an option of multi-thread execution. Suppose if you have 5 or 6 jobs, okay, and you connected in parallel by using the T1 job. So we can use in parallel so that it will reduce the time and it will increase the performance. This is one process. Okay. Second process, we can increase the JVM parameter. Okay. That I have explained already. Okay. And third is we can you can say we have the option of what we can say, that is a buffer input output. Okay, we can use this component to as a memory and store the data in that output or input we can use, and later on we can use this data. Okay, so this is also helpful. Okay. And fourth one, we can say ki archive is there, means I have explained ki T file output delimiter, we have the option of archive the file so that it will reduce the file size. So it will also help. Okay. And the fifth is, we can say, fifth one is the, suppose if you have a 5 or 6 files, okay, and you are iterating that files, okay, if you will iterate in parallel, so it will be easy. So we have the connection of iterate option. Okay, in iterate we have the parallel iteration we can do, means it will run in parallelly all the 4 files so that it will reduce the timing and increase the performance. We can say number of parallel execution we can increase. Okay, in iterate option we have that option. Okay.
Where do you find that option?
Iterate, if you click the iterate now, so if you will go to basic setting or so you will get the number of
on the left side component or right side component.
Sorry.
So you say it's like iterate. You put iterate between 2 components. Okay. So you are telling that you can run the things in parallel while iterating. How would we do that? Correct. Can you tell me?
So if we'll I click the iterate now, we have the option of a number of parallel iteration we can put. Okay.
So you mean to say click on the iterate link itself.
Correct. Iterate, if you click, so you will get the option. Okay.
Okay.
And one more option was there. I am not remembering that. What was that? Parallel iteration. Okay, that is fine. That option I am not remembering now. What was that? Number of parallel iteration was there. You can mention how many you want.
Okay, fine, no issues. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Can you tell me what are the advantages and disadvantages of ETL, ELT, and ETTL? You can tell me the differences between all these 3.
Okay. See, difference I can tell you on the basic level. Means see, ETL, what we are doing first.
ETL is okay, fine. Go for ELT and ETTL.
Actually, ELT, what we are doing, first we are extracting the data from the sources and loading, and then we are transforming. Okay, in that process. Okay. So, and the third one, what you have said, third one?
ETTL.
ETTL. That one actually I haven't checked.
No issues. Now, can you tell me what is the advantage of ELT?
ALT, we can say advantage, okay.
Or you can put the difference between these 2. What is the difference? ETL and ELT. Okay, no issues. If you don't know, no issues. We can move on to the next question. No issues at all. Okay.
Okay. I need to check. I will check it. Different.
No problem. Okay. Now I have a scenario. From your source, you may actually have multiple sources. Let's say first source is database, second source is sending the file to you, and the third source you need to get the file from landing directory. Okay, the first one is push, second one is extract, last one is pull. So push, pull, extract. Totally you have 3 things. Okay, the structure from all these 3 sources is same. Now you need to process all 3 source systems data and load it into one target system. So how would you design your job?
First, let me understand. Okay, we have multiple files as a source. Okay,
not file.
Okay.
When I say pull, you need to pull the file. When I say push, you need to push the file. So say push in the sense the source system is pushing the file to you.
Okay.
And pull, you need to pull the file from source system. Extract is you need to extract the information from database. So totally you have 3 systems.
Mm-hmm.
So from all
Okay.
these three systems, you need to extract the data at a time.
Okay. At a time, right?
You need to extract the data at a time.
Okay. So, see, you are asking in S3, right?
See, it can be
This.
anything. It can be anything. It
Okay,
can be
no
S3,
problem.
it can be some other server, it can be
Files.
from your local
Okay.
server. Doesn't matter.
Correct. Correct. Got it.
But the type of
Uh,
systems are different. See, one is file, you need to, you know, pick it from your landing directory. Other one file, you need to connect to the server, and from there you need to, pull it.
Okay.
And
Okay. 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 Got
DB,
it.
of course, you need to write the query and get the data. So three
So
different cases.
should I explain in that in the case of AWS S3?
You
In
go
that
for it.
whole case?
Go for it. No issues.
Okay, no problem. See, suppose if you want to get the files, first of all, there is a component of TS3 get and TS3 put. Okay.
Hmm.
So we are using TS3 get. We are using for getting the files from the S3 to our local. TS3 put, suppose clients are putting the files in our any local or any other system. So the TS3 put, it will load into the S3. Okay.
Hmm.
And it will be the same for the SFTP connection as well.
Hmm.
So what I will do, I will connect for the S3 connection, and I will get the file. I will get the file in the S3 first. Okay.
Hmm.
And from the S3, I will use the copy command in Redshift to get the data from S3 to our Redshift tables. Okay.
Hmm.
So this is the, we can say this is the one way. Okay.
Uh,
Means loading the data. And if you are asking in some other server, SFTP server, so we have component TFTP get, TFTP, TFTP connection, TFTP put. So same process it will also do, but this will connect the SFTP server as
hmm.
a source.
Hmm.
Okay. So we can do it, and we can load the data in that tables.
Okay. Fine. No issues. I have another problem statement. Okay. My source is database. I am extracting, millions or billions of data from the source. I have performance issue. It's taking a lot of time when I connect to the database and extract the information. It's taking a lot of time because the amount of data is very huge. So how would you optimize? How would you reduce the time of
That's
extraction?
correct. Got it. So we have the bulk execution we can do. We have the Redshift, we have the output bulk execution. Okay. So that component we can use, and you can fetch 20 millions of records in 10 or 20 seconds.
No, using output, yes, you can load it, but here your source is input.
Then input, so first we will get the,
Mm-hmm.
source is
Mm-hmm.
input means you are getting the file from the, you are getting the data from the database
Yes.
as well, right?
Yes.
Then we have the T-Redshift input, so fetch the data from the database, okay?
Okay.
So that component we will use first, and then we can use the output bulk component, so it will load the data,
That is
okay?
fine, buddy. That I understand. Using input
Hmm.
component, you can extract. Using output
Correct.
bulk component, you can load. See, the issue is not while loading. The issue is while extracting. So your first component, the input component, the very first component itself having issue to extract the information and pass it to the next component.
Oh,
So the performance need to be improved at the first components itself, but not the last
okay.
component. Last component, yes, of course, you can go for the bulk execution and load the
Correct.
file as a dump into the database. That is absolutely
Uh-huh.
fine. I agree with that. But I'm telling like
Uh-huh.
your source, when I say
Correct.
like source input, the input select star from table or select so and so columns from tables, right? That is taking time.
Okay.
So how would you
So
improve the performance?
actually we have the buffer component, matlab buffer option is there, okay? Means the batch size we can increase, okay? And
It's okay. I got my answer. No issues. If you are not really sure about it, we can go for next question. No issues.
actually I have but I did not remembering
It's
now.
okay. It's okay. Okay. How strong you are in SQL concepts?
SQL I can rate 3 out of 5.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me what is self-join and, give me the query for self-join?
Self-join, see, the table is joining itself to it, okay? That is the self-join, okay? Suppose if you have table A, so it will join with the table A only. That is the self-join, okay? And suppose in table A, if you want to the query, so we can select a star from table A, self-join, table A, okay, or table A, self-join table, both will be the table A. On condition we'll give, and we can give the column.
It's okay. Okay, no issues. The very next question is, okay, your table is not indexed yet, okay? The index is not created on your table. Now you need to create the index on your table. So what is your criteria when you go for creating the indexes? What would you check on the table?
See, we can check whether primary keys are available or not. Okay, means particular, because there are indexes, we can say there are basically using two types of indexes, cluster or non-index, cluster index and non-cluster index, okay. So we will check the column, which column you want to, means having primary key or no, and which column you want to create the index. So column.
So how do you choose the column? Which column?
We can while okay.
It's okay. See,
that column should be unique, right?
Sorry?
That column should be unique if it's primary key. We are defining.
No, primary key is okay. So how many primary keys you can create on one table?
One.
Can you tell me what is composite key?
Suppose, see, composite key, it's a, we can say, it's a combination of two column, okay? If the one column combined with the second column, so it will give the unique records. So this is the composite key, okay? Individually, if it will not give unique records by using the single column, if you combine with the second column, so definitely it will give the unique record. So that we can say this is the composite key.
Okay, now tell me on which columns you create the indexes. Okay, all right. I got my answer. So Unix shell scripting. So are you familiar with the Unix commands?
Actually, in first project, I have used some Unix command, but currently it's, I need to check because I not, I need to brush up all the things. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
But
do you have any
if I
experience
get
into Talend big data?
Talend big data currently means we are actually what is happening ki we are moving into that big data, okay. But I have a knowledge about the big data, means we can I can give you some basic components. I have idea about the big data.
It's okay. I got it. Okay. Do you have any questions for me? I am done. I'm done with that.
That's I just want to know what following, whether in your project you are using cloud, AWS cloud or not?
Cloud as well as big data, both.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And that's fine.
Great.
Okay.
All right. I will share my feedback with HR. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank
Bye.
you so much. Bye.